The Guano Apes are back with their new album, Offline. The album conveys a message that the band really believes in.
I think to get offline sometimes is very, very important for everybody. Really just to stay in reality and, I don't know, hang out with your friends and really speak to people from face to face. And yeah, this is mainly the thing.
The Guano Apes shot the video to their current single, Close to the Sun, in a Berlin church.
You have to do everything yourself.
The four band members live in different German cities and sometimes don't see each other until they're actually in the studio recording an album.
Tonight is going to be a very long night, but the song is really beautiful and it's going to look great.
The musicians know all about working long, hard hours, but they also know when it's time to slow down. However, that wasn't always the case.
We realized after the first years that we did this together as a band that it's really, really essential to take your breaks and to figure out how much you can do and before you need a break, and to be with your friends, to be with your family, to be able to be creative again rather than just being in that full stream of music business.
The band got together 20 years ago, and back then the Apes never took a break. Success came quickly. Their first album, Proud Like a God, was an international hit, selling more than 1.5 million copies. And they even had hit singles in the US, like with the song Open Your Eyes. Back then, the alternative rock band were constantly on tour. They didn't really have time for themselves. They started arguing a lot. After recording 2 more albums, the lead singer Sandra Nasić left, and in 2006 the Guano Apes called it quits.
I think there was a bit of a part of that led to the break of the band, that we were also overflown with too much information, with too many options, and which took us away from making up our mind about where we wanted to go.
In 2011, the band joined forces again to record their third album, Bel Air, and it shot right to the top of the German charts.
Personally, for me, it feels like we restarted the band. You know, we had 3 albums. We had like our first career, and then we had the split, and then we came back together, and it felt. For me, it felt like Bel Air was our debut album again.
Now the Guano Apes are back with their 4th album, Offline. The songs are inspired by political and personal experiences. The band members still think music is the best way to express yourself.
It's really just showing emotions you have or stories you have in your head, and I think it's for me it makes sense for my life to get that out, and it's really like painting and picture. So yes, it's still the best job in the world.
Right now they're happy to carry on doing just that. Their new album hasn't made it to #1 yet, but the Guano Apes are pleased to have reached 8th place in the German charts. Now they're just looking forward to going on tour throughout Europe in the autumn.